This is the Pemberly Row 95-inch Chaise and Ottoman. I'm going to show you why I think this is an amazing sectional to get for a small space, small apartment, maybe your first apartment, something that has a lot of flexibility. If you have a loft, an upstairs space where you need to have something small that can get up and down the staircase, or maybe a basement with a tight space, this is perfect. You have different components. You have this, which is kind of a storage area that you can fit these two little compact ottomans into. They're like little seating stools, and they actually fit all the way inside here. We actually had this all the way up against the wall, so we weren't able to put them in and out of it. However, we found them to be really, really useful for additional seating. So we also have this chaise piece, and this can be placed on either end, and so you have a lot of flexibility here. Here's a closer view of the bookshelf on the end. Just for perspective, this is my husband, who is 6'4". He's a big guy, and he does have enough room on it. It is not a huge sectional, but it would be great in a small space. So this is spring-loaded, and it's very, very easy to lift. So it pops right open. It gives you a ton of storage. We have some very large blankets in here right now, but tons of storage in here, and you can fit a lot of stuff. You can see why this would be amazing in a small apartment, any kind of real tight space. Really great. I probably wouldn't choose to sleep on this every night, but it would absolutely work for a guest room setup. You're just going to grab these two handles and pull, and it pops right out. Now we have a rug in the way. So this is what it looks like when it is in the position where you can sleep on it. I would say it's larger than a twin bed. It is probably closer to like a full-size bed, roughly. Okay, we have a 6'4" adult laying down on this bed, and he can fit comfortably on it. It's a little tight. Like if you were taller than 6'4", it might be a little tight.
Yeah, I'd say though, this is better than most couches are. So.
Oh, definitely better than sleeping on a couch. One more thing I want to show is if you pull these cushions off here, you can actually take those away, and that's going to create a bunch of extra space here. So that becomes an even larger space to sleep. All right, here's a close-up view of the cushions. You can see that the back cushions are a little softer, but actually still pretty firm, which I really like. And then the seating area is a firmer cushion, and which is, I think, what you want over time. This is also padded and really nice and comfortable. But something that I really like about these back cushions, and this is kind of a deal breaker for me, is that this is Velcro on the back, and then you just put it up, and now you have cushion that's not really going to move around. Also, we have it against the wall, but this is what it's going to look like from behind. You're going to have the solid surface, and then this is going to look nice. There's no ugly thing on the back. Another thing to note is that it has these pieces that join together. So that's how you're going to marry these pieces together. So if you're wondering, are they permanently stuck in this position? They are not. You can reconfigure this for different needs over time, which again makes this a super, super flexible piece of furniture to own. And I think a really awesome value. Just grab those little handles and slide it in. I mean, it's fast. That was really easy, wasn't it?
I didn't even practice that.
No, you just did it. This would be great for a guest room. Also, if you had an office where you wanted it to do double duty as an office and a guest room, this would be great. Highly recommend this sectional.